We got this because we are live, baby. We are live. There's the full. There it is. How is everybody doing on this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday evening? Thank you, everyone who tunes in live and checks out the show. I love you so much. Thank you, everyone that has recently watched on our newer platforms like Rumble. Thank you so much. Spotify. I love y'all. Y'all are all stars. You know that. Yeah. Y'all are Roshi all stars, baby. It's dope. It's dope. It's super dope. I hope that, like I said, everybody is having a sorry, excuse me. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday because we have a wonderful show that we're going to get into tonight. As the title says, end time prophecy. Um, this is a topic that I have talked about with quite a few people. Um, I've researched into it heavily, especially in the Christian faith doctrine, and it's kind of crazy with everything that is going on in the world and just little things that I'm seeing and how it's crazy how many things are lining up with old text and prophecy and coming to fruition today. Um Now, before we do get into the show tonight, I do pray that everybody in the comments, in the chat, that you try to come at this discussion and this theory with an open mind and try our we need to try our best to be as unbiased as possible. Um we are humans, so everybody is forgiven. But this is this is just a point of view from my beliefs and what I've seen and researched. And if you have anything that you would like to add to it or share your personal revelations or what you think might be going on, go ahead and drop us a comment. Let us know. It, I know these are some crazy times right now, and there's a lot of people that may have a lot of questions and may be a little scared, and they don't really know what's going on. Um, at the end of the day, like, don't worry, it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan, baby. You know, we are. It seems crazy and chaotic, but really, we are in line and on time. And it is scary to think about. Um, to think about the great beyond. Because at the end of the day, man, it really all could be bullshit. It really all could be. Like, it could just be lights out. But I thoroughly don't believe that, though. But there is always that possibility. But I do have faith that it isn't like that at all. So, got to get my handy dandy green note, the good old green notebook. Get that going. Uh, get into. I just want to make sure that I stick to the points that I want to. I want this to be as well thought out as it can be as a, I guess you could call it, a philosophical live interpretation. So we'll try and keep it as ordered as possible and have everything run kosher, baby. So we'll get into it. Like I said, this is coming from my point of view, and My believings are, I believe in the Holy Trinity. I believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. My views on it are not conventional, I guess you could say. Um, I believe that yes, God is, to make it make sense to me, like God is the Father and God is Jesus and God is like the Holy Spirit all at the same time. To make it make sense for me, God is such a powerful force of just pure good and love that us as humans and the way that our spirits are, how we're just sinful by nature, we almost can't interact with him because he is just so holy and powerful and mighty. And so because he loves us so much like he does, he created Jesus Christ as an avatar, you could say, if you wanted to put like a modern view look on it. He created a so-called avatar as Jesus Christ, the Son, so that we could come to him and we could interact and we could know him. And it's beautiful. And the Holy Spirit is like his his essence. It's that remnants, that little chime in the back of your head whenever you know you're about to do something that you shouldn't do. And that's kind of where I come with my views towards God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit. Um, yes, I do 1,000% believe that um, Jesus Christ was a real person. There's more physical evidence of Jesus being a real person than there was of Pontius Pilate being a real person. You can go look that up. Get the internet right in front of you. And 9 out of 10 historians and theologians all agree across all beliefs that Jesus Christ was a real person. There's really, it's really like a dead argument at this point to say whether he was real or not. That's like I said, that's my view with the Father, and I believe that's what he has revealed to me in my personal relationship that I have developed with him. Because I am a firm believer in the quote from the Bible that says you need to go to your closet and develop that relationship. Now, you no, you don't need to like physically like go find a closet to go in and like God's going to like pop up in there. But you do need to make that time. You need to take and to separate yourself from your life, your normal routine, everything, your children, your job, your hobbies. Separate yourself from that and take time out to get to know him. And I have I've tried to do that most of my life. And like I said in a podcast earlier, there were um a couple, like 2 good years in my life where I just got solidly bitter. I just got really bitter. The type 1 diabetes was, it was kind of wearing me down. I was getting real tired of just going through the routine and the shtick of it. And like I said, I had put God in a box and I expected him to act in the parameters that I had put. So it wasn't a good way at all of looking at it. And all it did was just breed hate and poison and sick. And it was all my fault. It was my fault. And that was something that was hard for me to figure out. And I'm still trying my best to be not that guy, you know, and let God in and build that relationship and actively seek him and be selfless in that aspect. And maybe that's a reason why I'm even making this episode tonight. Maybe I'm getting driven by a different force. I don't know. I just kind of just make sure I'm buckled in for the ride, you know. It's just a roller coaster, baby. Just make sure your straps are all working. You don't want to fall out. So, with looking at it from a I guess you could say Christian point of view, because I even hate putting a label on it like that, because Jesus didn't even teach labels. He just taught to have faith in him and love everybody. You know, like, have faith, I got you, and just love everybody like you would love yourself. You know, treat everybody good, be good. And I hate sitting there, like, people, like, they take so much pride in being able to say that they're a Christian or they're a Catholic or they're a Baptist or they're Methodist or Jehovah's Witness. It's like, man, this is y'all, I don't think y'all got the message, you know? Y'all are arguing over who represents the messenger the best, but did you get the message? I don't think you're listening. You might be part of that crowd that doesn't have the ears to hear yet. And that's fine. Everybody will get there eventually. You know, eternity is a long time, a very long time. So with that being said, one of the big things going on right now in the world is all these natural disasters. Like, dude, these are crazy right now. This is so crazy. Like, there's just the volcanoes alone that are going off are nuts, dude. Volcanic activity occurring all around the world. I have this website pulled up from UPI News. Let me go ahead and pull up the full screen. Volcanic activity occurring all around the world. December 6th, UPI. So this was written yesterday. As Hawaii's Mauna Loa, I hope I say that right, and neighboring Kilauea volcanoes simultaneously erupt, drawing worldwide attention. Geologists continue to monitor dozens what are called continuing volcanic eruptions around the globe. 47 volcanoes fit that definition, according to the Smithsonian's Institutional Global Volcanism Program. Holy crap, dude. And then it says like 20 of them actively erupt on any given day. On any given day. So a little under half. A little under half of all those volcanoes are erupting every day. That's fucking nutty. That's one of the descriptions in the end of the book. In the end of the good book. Sorry, I needed to take a swig of water. My voice is still a little thrashed. But also too, not just let alone the all the volcanoes going off. I just wanted to bring up that article to give everybody some perspective of actually how many volcanoes are actually going off. You know, and then the one in Indonesia had an ash plume of over 4,000 feet. That is nuts. That's nuts. You know, other things going on, you know, global warming. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the earth is heating up and it's really happening. You can't deny that. But it's all part of the plan. Just another natural disaster that we got to get through so we can get to the end game. forest fires are more rampant, and they're just starting just more often, and it's nuts, man. Like, I don't. It's just crazy. I feel so bad for everybody too that's affected by that shit. I'm so glad that I don't live over there, and God bless you if you do. I feel for you, you know. And then the Euphrates River drying up. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. It's because I don't know how much you want to give into a conspiracy theory per se, but there are videos that are circulating online of archaeologists and other people out there at the Euphrates River, and they can hear groans from and like shrieks and muffled yelling from underneath the Euphrates River. And if you go back and read not only the good book, but other books that have been banned from the good book, um, there's some very bad people, or you can't even call them people. They're very bad beings underneath the Euphrates River, and they're supposed to get out, and it's not good when they do, and it just keeps drying up. Saying in the next 50 years, it could be completely dry. So, if that's any indication of a timeline, you might want to go read some of that text of what happens whenever it completely dries and they're released. Not good, bud. 50 years from now, though, fuck, I hope I'm going I'll be 80. I'll be 82. In 50 years, I'll be 82. I hope the Lord would have blessed me with a long enough life by then, and I'm already chilling up there with him. You know, that would be dope, because it would suck to be here when that goes on. Speaking of that, over there towards that side of the world, uh, another deal that I want to talk about is the Abrahamic Accord. Um, if you're not following any of that over there, it is essentially a giant place of worship where Judaism, Islam, Christianity, the three main religions, can all come together and worship under one. Yeah, we're starting to dance. We're starting to dance real close to that edge now. So you can have all three major religions come and worship under one house, one ruling. And other religions are welcome too, like Hinduism, Buddhism, things as such. And you can openly worship your deity while on these grounds, except for one. There is one that you are not allowed to openly worship on these grounds. And you know who it is? It's the same dude every time. Every time. It's Jesus. It's Jesus. It's Jesus Christ. You cannot openly worship Jesus Christ on these grounds. You can't specifically call God Jesus or Ahaya, whatever, or Yahweh, Yeshua. You can't. It's you're not allowed. So that to me is kind of super sus, because I don't it's how come we can talk about Buddha, we can talk about Krishna. I can put up a statue of him if I want, but I can't do that for Jesus. Hmm. Guess it's not so free religion as you're talking about. one unity of love and understanding like you're talking about. That that's a damn shame because ultimately ultimately that's what God is. Different walks of life, beliefs, experiences, all coming together, laughing, having a good time, sharing experiences, passing on wisdom, opening each other's minds. They always got to put like a damper on it and everything, don't they? And it's always just the one guy that they got to leave out all the time. All the time. And speaking of three major religions, another thing people need to pay attention to is that the the Jewish culture, religion, people are very, very close to naming their Messiah. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Well, well. That that's kind of suspicious, dude. So we're moving along to have all the religions come together under one place of worship, one creating a one world religion. Because I believe the Abrahamic Accord is what it is officially called as the world religion. Um, so that's kind of sus. That is definitely something that they bring up in the Book of Revelation. They definitely bring that up, and it's not good. I'd recommend you go check it out. And then the Jews are naming their own Messiah, their own God, who is going to be a regular man, just a regular dude that gets like God powers bestowed upon him. So, oh yeah, and then like also too in the Book of Revelations, it talks about like this dude that comes up. He's like he's like anti Jesus. I think the actual official name is like Antichrist. But, he's like kind of like the opposite of Jesus. Um, so yeah, that's just another thing that's popping up. That's kind of just I guess one of those weird coincidences, dude. It's just a coincidence, man. You're thinking too much into it. Take off the tinfoil hat, jabroni. You know. And touching on that, anybody watch Daily Wire? Anybody watch Ben Shapiro on Daily Wire? Like y'all notice he went on a trip over there to the Holy Land and he visited the where they can go and worship on the mountain and everything, and they're allowed to worship on the mount and all that now. That again, that's in the book. You might want to go look at that. And then he was like growing a beard out and wearing like really like earthy tone like stuff because he's usually like Ben Shapiro. I'm ADD riddling out, giving you facts, spitting them at you. VBN. He's that guy. But then he's like kind of like growing a beard out, wearing earthy tone. Were you like in the running for it? Were you like in the running to be the Messiah? Like you thought like they were like, yeah, it might be you, dude. Oh shit, I better look the part. No, I don't know. That's just a little fun poke I have that I wanted to like just talk about. I thought it'd be. And another, since it's just a coincidence, man, that all this stuff is just kind of like ping, ping, ping. Another thing, roll them right in, right under our noses, is a one world currency. Social credit scores. Huge majority of the world already does it. I mean, China alone, do you know how many Chinese people they are? Do you know how much the Chinese population actually makes up of the world and how much it influences the actual world? Like, there's like a little over 330 million people in America. The Chinese population laughs at that. They laugh at it with their rulers. So, they're already introducing the social credit scores, the way these companies are controlling your money, like PayPal. If you don't know the whole PayPal thing, quick touch on it. If you say something that they don't agree with, they can fine you up to, I believe, $2,500 from your PayPal account, and you have to pay it to them. That's fucking stupid. You're like, you have nothing. Like, no, that's fucking stupid. Especially with some of the hate and propaganda that is allowed to be spewed and just vomited over everyone. But there's no reprimanding or anything from those sites or sources or anything. They just get to continue doing what they're doing. It's sick. It's sick. But even in America, people realize that we are moving towards a digital currency, a social credit score. They know it's inevitable. They know it's happening. It's kind of like it's the elephant in the room nobody wants to talk about. The dollar is dying, if not dead already. And it's scary. And like what they'll be able to do, like what Canada is doing to like the truckers and everything with their bank accounts. It's insane. I pray for all those people. And I pray for the people that are doing it too. We have to pray for our enemies, everyone. We have to pray that they will be given a revelation so that they will see the good. Because if they all turned the fuck around and started doing good, holy shit, how awesome the world would be. That'd be so dope. Because right now the world, it's upside down, man. It's upside down. Bad is good, good is bad. Nobody's holding the door open for anybody anymore. No one's saying please, no one's saying thank you. It's like little things like that I'm noticing. The innate ability for all of us to want to do good is disappearing. This evil is just seeping into the world, and it's so scary. It's so sad because, again, from my view and my beliefs, this world does sit in the devil's lap. It's his kingdom. Or I wouldn't call it his kingdom. It's his playground. That's a better word. There we go. It's his playground. God is allowing him to play and kind of act like King Ding-a-ling right now. But it sucks because he likes just being that like asshole kid on the playground that no one really wants to play with, but we just got to deal with him until Dad comes and gets him and straightens him out. So, but we do need to pray for our brothers and sisters that are doing these awful things, that are allowing this evil that seeps out into the world, and they're pushing the machine forward. We need to pray for them. We don't need to scold them. We need to be better, all of us. I do too, because I have my moments of anger. I'll swear, I'll cuss, I'll get mad. I let that demon of anger get its hold on me for a second, and as soon as I do that, the devil won. He won right then and there. He won that fight. Like, damn it, like we got to be better. We got to just keep spreading love and positivity and fun, because our Father wants us to enjoy this place, man. Sin is some of the worst form of punishment, and we do a lot of it to ourselves. We do all of it to ourselves, really. It sucks, you know. But with that, staying on topic, a lot more people are waking up because, oops, a lot more people are waking up. They're wanting to, they're wanting to get back to the roots, to the base. You know, it's almost like it's like a primal drum like beating in us, and we can just hear it. We need to go to the call. No one can explain it. No one knows what's going on. It's like, what the, like we just don't get it. But a lot of people are going back. A lot of people got questions. A lot of people just don't know what to do, and it sucks, you know. And I'm not sitting here saying that I have all the answers. Please don't look at me as someone that's going to give you all the answers. And it's like, oh, I'm so glad that I went and listened to Roshi, because now I know exactly what to do. Because I'll tell you all this, I'm still trying to figure out what I got to do. You know, I'm just making this up as I go. I'm trying my best to do the teachings of the red words in the book. I'm trying my best to live like that and just be like that to my brothers and sisters and to my neighbors. And I don't know, man. It is hard. It is hard because like we said in the other podcast, that those that want to follow him, you're asked a lot. You're asked a lot, and it's a lot of sacrifice. And those that choose not to are asked to do nothing, really, you know? But in the end, your soul is what's at stake, and it will appreciate everything that you've done. And if you have those questions and you're hearing that call, and you're not really sure what to do, just pray. Get down on your knees next to the couch, next to the bed, in the bathroom, by the vanity. It don't matter, wherever. Get down on your knees and pray. Just ask for guidance. Ask what to do. I do that a lot. You know, like I said, I'm an idiot. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm just making it up as I go. So I just pray a lot and like ask what to do. I'm like, hey, what do I do? You know. So I it's served me well so far because I'm still here. I'm still shit kicking. So I got to be doing something right. So he's I feel like he's guiding me the way he wants it to be. Because it might be moving into that time, man. Because Elon Musk is like seriously about to drop Neuralink in like 6 months. 6 months, he's gonna drop this Neuralink thing, and that might be it, dude. That might be like game over. That like you get something like that put in you, direct connection to broadband internet, the web, infinite knowledge like that. Recall it at any time. Are are you even human at that point? Are you even human? I don't know. I don't know. And another thing to think about with this just kind of like ping-a-linged into my head. Another thing that it talks about in the Revelations is all the famine and everything. And we're having major supply shortages. And a lot of people like to talk about how the Bible talks of zombies in the end times because of the way it describes the way people, like certain groups of people, will act. I don't know if it's a necessary like zombies, because if you think about it, how do you think all these like celebrities and like super materialistic people, how do you think they're gonna do whenever they can't go get their Botox? whenever they can't go and get all their rejuvenating measures that they do with like bloodbath and all that and adrenochrome and all that shit. Like, how do you think they're gonna be? How do you think they're gonna be? They're gonna be looking like some zombies, walking around like some zombies. Oh! I think that's kind of more what I was talking about. I don't know. Like I said, anybody that says I know, stay away from them. This is just like a theory I got. Like I said, I encourage everybody to give me theirs in the chat, in the comments. Let me know. Everybody also too try to come at it with an open and an open mind, man. Just ELE, everybody love everybody. Yeah. We might learn something, dude. Might be able to take the way someone looks at something in their religion or their beliefs or their faith or their walk and apply that thought to ours, and we might be able to open up a whole new relationship. You never know. I've done it a few times. It's helped me quite a bit, open up doors, or at least have the courage to walk through them, I guess. Put down my ego and my pride and just nut up or shut up, dude. It's some crazy times, and a lot of people are uncertain. And then too, with it being so close to the holidays, it's scary, man. It's scary. And I hope I pray that everybody has patience and endurance to weather the storm that is coming. There's no getting around it. We gotta get through it. We gotta sail through it. Have faith. That's why he's got that story where he was just sleeping in the boat and everybody else was freaking out. He's like, "What? What are you freaking out for? I thought you had faith. I thought you knew that I had you. What are you, a hypocrite? Jabroni?" They don't think that might have been like a big metaphor for what we got to go through in life and in the end times. Theory. It's a theory. It's all theory, man. It's all theory. It's all good thought. But it is something that I wanted to touch on because I do notice people talking about this more in just like everyday walks of life, and people that I am around that wouldn't talk about something like this normally, and they're bringing it up, and it's like, whoa, something's definitely going on that can't continue to go unnoticed. And I think it's our duty as brothers and sisters to come together and try and figure that out. I think that would make our Father really happy. Be like a little slice of heaven on earth. It'd be beautiful. But I don't know. That's gonna probably wrap up the show. Like I said, if you are one of those people that are awakening and you're having any questions, any concerns, go seek out a clergyman. Go somewhere private and go to your knees and ask for answers. Ask to be shown what to do. Do what you need to do to help you on your journey. Okay? And I pray that all of you are okay. I pray that all of you find the answers that you're looking for, and you find some peace and just easement in your minds so that we can just continue on and strive forward as the human race. I do. I do pray that all of you are going to be good because these are stressful times. Crazy with inflation, the supply chain, gas prices. It's bad, guys. It's bad. Then all the natural disasters. It's bad. But it'll all be okay in the end. We just got to have faith. That's the big one. We just got to have faith. It's scary. It's hard. It's hard. That's like super hard. Super hard jumping without knowing what's at the bottom. Super scary. And I get it. I get it. You know, but that is going to do it for the show. We had a short one tonight. This was kind of a topic that, like I said earlier, I feel like I feel like something was just driving me forward to make it. You know, just can't explain it. Doing what I'm told, man. Just trying to do what I'm told. So I hope that you all enjoyed the show. Let me know down in the comments and everything what you think. What you think is going on? You think we're moving into end times? A lot of coincidences popping up. I don't know. I hope it would kind of suck, but you know, of course I want to be with the Father, but do I know that some of my brothers and sisters aren't ready for what is to come? Oh yeah. Yeah, they don't even see it coming. And I'm praying for them. And that's what we all need to do. Just pray for everybody. Little prayer. Pray for everybody to be okay. All right, that's going to do it for the show, guys. I love you. Thank you for all the views, the interaction, the likes, the views on the new platform, Rumble, Spotify. I'm talking to y'all. Y'all are y'all turn into little all-stars, man. Roshi's all-stars. I love y'all. All of y'all are all-stars. You're the best. I love you guys. And everybody that watches the show, you know what to do. You know what you got to do. But for everybody new watching, I'm gonna tell you what you got to do. I'm just gonna give you the answer real quick. Stay sexy. I love you.